it has been a lot and nothing at the same time. Just kind of repetitive for, I don't know, the last few weeks. Water, feeding, fencing, nothing exciting. I haven't really felt like recording anything because it's been basically the same thing every single day. And quite honestly, I'm just tired and burned out. But we are going into breeding, and I have spent probably the last hour trying to get all of my paperwork to match. So I started my breeding list before I sold a bunch of sheep. So I need to go through it again and get rid of everything I sold on it, and then reassess and decide what I'm going to breed for this early round. Well, it's not early, but for my September breeding, because I want to breed this weekend, start breeding this weekend, which will put me on track for mid-February lambing, which is where I like to start. And I've kind of been putting it off. So my daughter and I went to a family reunion. It's a girls only family reunion. We had an absolute ball. This was the third year. This first year my daughter and I have been able to go. And it was in Sedona, Arizona. And we had so much fun. She and I drove down and met with the rest of the family. There were 17 of us, I think. And it was just so much fun. It was good seeing family. We had 3 generations, and it was just really good seeing family. Some of them I haven't seen. Some I haven't seen since my dad's funeral, which was 3 years ago. Some I haven't seen, oh gosh, probably 10 years. I mean, maybe longer, since they were little kids, and now some of them have kids. It was fun. It was so much fun. So I took a ton of photos and a ton of video, but I did not get permission from my family to show their faces on YouTube. And some of them are extremely, extremely private people. So I will go through stuff and see maybe at the end of this video about what I've got that I can post of either just myself, the views, my daughter. We'll see. But it was fun. We went for 3 days. We just lots of fun, lots of laughter, lots of stories, lots of wine. Just a ball. I am really glad I was able to get the time off this year to be able to go. I am so thrilled my daughter was able to get the time off to go. They rotate. So the 3 matriarchs, the three oldest sisters, or I guess the 3 sisters, my mom and my 2 aunts, her 2 sisters, it's their kids and their kids' kids. And this year we had, yeah, that'd be right, 3 generations. Them, their kids, and their kids' kids. That'd be 3 generations. Ooh, I am still tired. Anyway, it was just fun. I know I keep saying it was fun, but it was just fun. And we did all sorts of stuff. We did a pink Jeep ride, which took us into the Red Rocks of Sedona. And I did that with a bunch of my cousins and my daughter and my sister. And let's see what else. We did some shopping in Sedona. Almost all of us got permanent bracelets or anklets to kind of commemorate what our trip. You know, I had one from my daughter from last year that surprisingly is still on with as much as I do. So we'll see if the other one stays just as well as this one did. Let's see, what else did we do? We went on a trolley tour. We just so much stuff. It's one of those when you do so much and you can't remember half of what you did. Anyway, I'm sure I'll think of more. But right now, my husband kind of wants to go camping. While we were gone, he brought out our camp trailer and the motorhome, fixed it up, cleaned it up, and got it running. So basically between now and the weekend, I need to finish up the breeding stuff, pull out, I want to separate off all of the lambs I have left and get them out of the main flock. I want to separate off my breeding groups. I need to move the lambs out of the barn and get them outside. I need to clean the camp trailer, wash all the pots, pans, dishes, whatever, vacuum it, clean the bedding. I have a lot to do before the weekend. And this breeding has to kind of be the main thing. I can do that like Friday or something, but getting my breeding groups in order, I have to get my head on straight for that. So that is what I'm doing this morning. Then I have to go move water. And then my husband has been in Boise. I got home Sunday. My daughter and I got home Sunday. And he left Monday for a conference in Boise. So kind of haven't really had much of a chance to even see each other since I got back and he left. So it's kind of been a whirlwind, but it's okay. Okay, I'm gonna work on this a little bit and then I will be back. I had to switch gears. I think I have everything sorted on the computer, on my spreadsheet for what I plan to breed in September and October, which will give me February, March lambing dates. But I need to change water. I just pulled the hose on this south wheel line. I'm gonna move it. I think the north wheel line, my plan is, may not be my husband's plan, but my plan so far, the north wheel line should get to the trees by Friday. We can leave it there Friday, Saturday. He wants to go camping, wouldn't hurt my feelings. One last shot before we, before fall gets here and the crummy weather and breeding and I forgot we're supposed to, not holding my breath. This was another of my husband's bright ideas, but we're supposed to lamb in October starting around like the 17th. I'm not banking on anything happening. This was my husband's, let's just throw all the rams in with the, I'd have to go look back on my notes. 20, 30 some ewes. Honestly, I'm not even banking on us getting one lamb out of that group because it was like in the middle of April. So again, sometimes you just let the husbands do what they want to do to keep the peace. Anyway, we want to just run away before things start happening. So the south line should finish up. This will be the third time across the field. Should end on Friday, Saturday. Then we could shut that line off, let it dry out for the week, cut it the next week, which would put us at the end of this month, which is what we had planned on doing, and cutting these fields about the first week of October. Now that line takes about 7 days to get across. This line takes about 10. So we're a little behind on this line, which again, it takes 10 days. So we're always behind on this line. But if we can get this line done by mid of next week, and then cut that one next weekend, this one the weekend after, will still technically be on schedule. Should have all the hay done before lambing starts. Again, not holding my breath, but whatever, it is what it is. And then kind of move on from there. I'm debating about doing a December group. It's still up in the air at this point. It would not be a big group. maybe 20, 30 head. Because I didn't realize I'd sold as many sheep as I had, including lambs. So I don't have as many as I thought I did, which is kind of good and kind of bad. I think I'm sitting around like 180, which is that, and that includes this year's, the 2025. I think I'll know more when I run the whole flock tomorrow, because tomorrow is the run everybody, pull out all the lambs that are still out here, and pull out everybody from the breeding group and move along. I'll have 4 groups. They will be smaller groups, like 16, 3 groups of 16 and 1 group of 19, I think is what I came up with, or 18. I don't know. I don't remember. That was a lot earlier this morning. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. I'm just waiting for a couple of these drains to finish draining a little bit more, and then I'm going to continue moving the lines and moving on with my day before I have to go pick my husband up. He hasn't exactly told me when he's leaving up in Boise, but he's supposed to tell me when he leaves there so that I know how much time I have to get things done before I have to head back into town to go pick him up. Little miss, do you know how much good grass there is out back? I mean, like fabulous grass. And you're stuck your head through 2 fences to get to weeds? Who's the dumb one? I spotted her as I was coming in, and had to get the bolt cutters because I was over here once already, and she is between 2 fences, and she's in the bottom rungs of the second fence, and I can't pull her out, so I have to cut it. Don't. Oh, dang. Good job. You gotta come backwards. I know. Okay, there you go. Whew. That's a lot of work. Odds are she's been there since yesterday, like maybe last night, early this morning, and I didn't spot her till now. So she's probably looking for water, and of course the rest of the flock is already out grazing for the day.
Babies, two babies with